What's going on in Farmington, Aztec and Bloomfield, Durango, Cortez, Santa Fe? Check out our events calendar online at ksje.com. This is KSJE, Farmington, 90.9 FM and 90.9 HD. Mostly cloudy skies today and tomorrow with scattered rain showers in the forecast. Today's high 56 in Farmington, 55 tomorrow. Showers continuing overnight with lows in the mid to lower 40s. Mostly sunny skies return on Wednesday with a high of 61.
Here's today's edition of Health in a Heartbeat. Barefoot children may gain an advantage in life, at least when it comes to certain movements. Children who spend most of their time barefoot develop motor skills differently than kids who always wear shoes, according to recent findings by German researchers. The result? Barefoot children are demonstrably better at jumping and balancing. The researchers studied 3 primary motor skills: a standing long jump, balance, and a 22-yard sprint, among more than 800 children and adolescents in Germany and rural South Africa. Children from the 2 countries were used because of their disparate shoe habits. The usually barefoot children performed far better in balancing and jumping than their shoe-wearing counterparts. The effects were noticeable across 3 age groups, ranging from 6 to 18 years old. But the difference was most noticeable among the 6 to 10-year-old children. Even when the typically barefoot children put on shoes, they still outperformed the kids who wore shoes all the time, the researchers found. That supports their idea that development of basic motor skills in childhood and adolescence at least partly depends on regular barefoot activities. The results were not completely uniform. The shoe-wearing children, especially those who are 11 to 14 years old, did better at sprinting. While the severity and frequency of side effects of going barefoot are not known, this study demonstrates some benefit in children. So if your youngster tosses aside her shoes, don't worry about cuts or bruises. Instead, consider the positive effects it could have on her development. Health in a Heartbeat is produced by University of Florida Health, committed to advancing excellence in patient care, research, and education, and by WUFT-FM. Our medical advisors include University of Florida College of Medicine faculty members who provide the latest information in health research and patient care. Visit us at heartbeatradio.org.
Hi, I'm Don Glass.
And I'm Yael Cassander.
And we host A Moment of Science.
The world is always posing questions, and science is always in pursuit of answers.
A Moment of Science offers many of those answers in a timely moment of entertainment and enlightenment.
We hope you'll tune in.
For more information about A Moment of Science or to download our latest podcasts, visit us at amomentofscience.org.
Listen weekday afternoons at 5:45 on KSJE.
Sure, the 90-Second Naturalist is all about animals and plants, but it's also about us humans. After all, what creature is more amazing? We're the most creative and destructive, intelligent and foolish, loving and hateful beings on Earth. And we've come to have a significant effect, good or bad, on everything we touch. I'm Thane Maynard. Tune into the 90-Second Naturalist and find out how we're interacting with the natural world today.
Listen every weekday afternoon during the KSJE Evening News at 5:30.
Next time on Philosophy Talk, it's the golden age of television.
They may have called it a vast wasteland in the 1960s, but TV is very different today.
TV makers tell longer, more complex, more philosophical stories.
While binge-watching and on-demand viewing have changed the way we see those stories.
From Breaking Bad to Westworld, we'll talk to philosophers and others about some of our philosophical favorites.
It's the golden age of television. Next time on Philosophy Talk.
Listen to Philosophy Talk every Tuesday at noon on KSJE 90.9 FM, Farmington. This program is supported by MyLabs, patient-ordered testing. San Juan Regional Medical Center is expanding its services to offer low-cost blood screenings year-round. Now offering walk-in convenience to get the blood tests you want when you want them. MyLabs, patient-ordered testing, is available at the hospital's laboratory and the Outpatient Diagnostic Center on 30th Street in Farmington. With nearly 20 tests available, there's an option for everyone. MyLabs, patient-ordered testing, a wellness service of San Juan Regional Medical Center. 11 minutes past 8 o'clock. It's Monday morning here at KSJE 90.9 FM, the information and cultural beacon of the Four Corners. Good morning, everyone. I'm Scott Michlin, and thank you for tuning in this morning. A special welcome to our viewers who are watching us this morning on the KSJE Facebook page and on our YouTube channel. Welcome aboard, everybody. Coming up in just a moment, my guests from the San Juan County Partnership. We'll be talking about the big San Juan County's Got Talent show coming up later on this month, so stay tuned for that. We'll also round out the 8 o'clock hour with a talk about technology, as we do every Monday with our Monday Reboot segment. That's coming up today about 8:55. And, of course, 9 o'clock, it's Roving with the Arts with Mick Hess. Today, Mick is playing some music from Beethoven for us. It's one of Beethoven's string quartets. It's actually quartet number 14 in C minor today at 9 on KSJE. That's on Roving with the Arts. Also, reminder, you can check out our programming schedule anytime by going to our website at ksje.com, and it's also where you'll find our regional events calendar at ksje.com. If you take a look on the screen, for those of you who are watching right now, a couple of things to pass along. The Beyond Words art exhibit continuing here at the Henderson Fine Arts Center Gallery. Today and tomorrow here at San Juan College, events celebrating Indigenous Peoples Day here in San Juan County and at San Juan College. Those events are free and open to the public. Tomorrow night, Hotel California, the original tribute to the Eagles, performing here at San Juan College. And the Harvest Party happening later on this month on October 12th at the Sycamore Park Community Center here in Farmington. But as I mentioned, our topic today is the San Juan County Partnership, and San Juan County's Got Talent. So let me introduce my guests who are here in the studio with me this morning. Executive Director of the San Juan County Partnership, Pamela Drake. Good morning.
Good morning, Scott.
Thank you for being here and coming back to our visual radio studio.
Oh, yes, I did. I came back.
You did come back. So, yes, you're a repeat guest. So I appreciate that.
Thank you.
And also Debbie Frank is here. Good morning to you, Debbie.
Good morning.
With the partnership as things get ready for the big show, as Ed Sullivan used to say. And I'm really dating myself by saying that. You're much too young, both of you, to know what I'm talking about.
Oh, yes, of course.
Yes.
I definitely am too young.
Right, but it's the big show coming up October 20th.
October 20th here at the college in the Henderson Fine Arts Center. And it's going to be a great show. We're very excited about it.
Very good. Now, both of you have been watching the auditions, right? And got a lot of variety again this year and a lot of good talent again this year.
We do. And so we had auditions Friday night, and they were great. They're so entertaining. We really enjoy doing them. The staff does it, and our board chair, Christine Carlson, also sat in for the auditions. And yeah, it was great. We get surprised,
right.
You know. People come out and they look one way and they sound a different way. It's really cool. And so, yeah, we have some good variety, and it's going to be a great show again.
Looking forward to it. And again, you've included me very gratefully. Thank you for doing that again this year.
Well, thank you for being our MC extraordinaire.
Anything that keeps you from singing and dancing, I'm okay with. So
you never know.
MC is my gig, so thank you.
Maybe if one of the acts doesn't show up, we'll have to say, Scott, step in.
Right.
We need you to sing and dance.
No, you don't want that. There's nothing. No. Well, hopefully everyone will get there. I'll make sure everyone shows up. How's that? But
okay.
that'll be great. But you had a lot of acts come out to audition and make the final cut, and so there'll be how many then performing on the 20th? How many are on the?
Probably between 10 and 12, but probably it's going to be 10.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, but that's a full show, right?
That is.
With 10
acts. It is. It is. It takes almost 2 hours. And then, of course, we have Island Style.
Right. They're going to be there, too.
Also. Yeah.
Helping during some of the breaks. See, we can get them to play if somebody doesn't show up. You don't want me.
Okay.
They would do a much better job than.
Okay. I can't argue about the good job that they do, because
Right.
this is, I think we've had them every year, and this is our 5th year to have the talent show, and it is a fundraiser for San Juan County Partnership. It is our main fundraiser that we do.
Right, and so that's why we want everyone to come and mark their calendars, because I know October's a busy month with stuff going on, so there's a lot of competing events and things that are happening, but this one really does help the work of the San Juan County Partnership.
Right. It helps our infrastructure, it helps our overhead costs, and those are things that are hard to come by in this time of economics. We have plenty of money that we do our programs, and that all works, but this just gives us that backup support, and we really do appreciate people coming to the show. And we've kept it quite affordable. It's $8 for adults and $5 for children, so I think that makes it affordable for people to come, and we really want to encourage people to come. It's a family event. It's fun. It's positive. It's really celebrating people and their talent, and gives people a venue to perform, which doesn't always happen.
Right.
How often, if you're a singer or a dancer or whatever it is that you do, we have a ventriloquist this year.
Hey.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who is quite good.
Nice.
So that's going to be really nice. But whatever it is that you're doing, you don't often get a chance to perform unless you're in a choral group or something like that. So it's really a good opportunity, and Farmington audiences are so appreciative, and I really like that we can always count on the audience to be really supportive of the people who are performing.
Right. Very true. And I was going to say, it's cheaper than a movie.
Yes.
Your ticket prices. So
yes.
$8 for adults and $5 for kids 12 and under. And we've seen families come and enjoy the show because it is a great variety, too. So, if you like a certain type of music, we probably got you covered. If you like another different type of performing, dancing, or ventriloquism, apparently, you got that covered, too.
Musical instruments.
Right.
And I had someone call me this week saying, when can I buy tickets?
Oh,
she
good.
said, I went last year and it was a blast. She said, I want to go again. So
Wonderful. Well, when can we buy tickets? Can we start buying tickets today?
You can start buying tickets now.
Okay.
And you can buy and purchase them the night of the performance also.
At the
so
door?
We want people to know that, yes.
Very good. You can show up and just we'll let you
Yes.
in. Good to know. How can they buy tickets today? Can they go online or just call the office? What's the best way?
They can go to our website, which is sjcpartnership.org.
Okay.
And they can also call our office, 566-5867, and we'll get you tickets.
Okay. Very good. It is San Juan County's Got Talent, and is it 5th annual already?
Yes.
Is it really? Good gracious.
We've been having this fun for 5 years.
We
now.
have. How about that? That's wonderful.
Yes.
October 20th at 6:30 p.m. right here at San Juan College at the Henderson Fine Arts Center. And again, tickets are available at the San Juan County Partnership website or the night of the show right there
Right.
in the lobby of the Henderson Fine Arts Center.
Right.
So that's great. You've got a lot of sponsors, too, that help make this possible, right? We want to mention as well, because you couldn't do it without the local support of the sponsors, right?
We do have a lot of sponsors this year, and we would like to recognize them. We've got Citizens Bank, the Marion Foundation, M&R Plumbing, APS, Lusk Family Dental Center, Desert Hills Dental Center, the Skane Train, and the DCRM Cultural Resource Management Group have all come aboard. They've heard
Nice.
about us, and are supporting us this year.
Very good. And then, go ahead, Pamela. You're
May
about
I
to say
make-
something.
I was going to mention the judges. May I
Oh,
talk
yes.
about the
We need to talk
judges?
about the judges, too.
Yeah, we have some great judges. We have judges who are celebrities, and we have judges who have a background in
Performing, okay.
arts. So the celebrities that we have are Nate Duckett, Mayor of Farmington,
Very good.
Shane Ferrari, who is currently the undersheriff at the sheriff's office, and we have Watona Vicente, who is a new board member for San Juan County Partnership, and she works at the Office of Dene Youth in Shiprock, and she has actually judged some other contests before, so she has some experience with that. And then we have from San Juan College, Tone Fetz, who is
Our
the
band director here,
band
right?
director, and also Monica Leeming, who is the band director at Farmington High School.
Very good.
So, and she is a performer too. So she, I think we have a really good set of judges, and we ask them to comment on the acts and give positive feedback to the people who are performing, and it gives them an opportunity to be in the limelight a little bit,
Sure.
and for people to recognize them. And I think that's nice. I think it's really a good thing. And then the performers, too, are like, oh, I got a comment from the mayor of Farmington. So that's really nice.
Very true. That's very true. And, of course, they also then can help the audience, because it's really up to the audience to select the big winner right at the end of the show?
The judges select.
Why do I always forget that?
I don't know.
But you're right. I mean, I remember they go into hibernation and they discuss, and usually after a little bit of time they do come out. That's right.
Yeah, I think that
I don't remember that.
we have talked about having the audience participate before, but
they can certainly help with their applause and what have you. They can influence the judges. That's for sure.
Sure, but we kind of felt like if you bring a big contingent of your people to the thing, you may win by kind of a popularity vote instead of the quality of your performance and whatnot. So
that's true.
That's why we've decided to leave it in the hands of the judges.
Thank you for reminding me of that.
That's
always good because there's big cash prizes for the winners is the reason I bring this up.
Right.
How much money is at stake here?
$500 for the grand prize winner and $300 for the runner-up.
Okay.
And I'd also like to mention, we want to thank San Juan College, who has always supported us. They give us the Henderson auditorium to use, and Lynn Ann's technical people are always so wonderful to help us. And also Greg Allen with San Juan Safe Communities is videotaping our show, and CDs will be available to purchase, so we really appreciate that.
I hear video's the future. As we sit here talking on video, everybody. So apparently that's the next big thing.
I've heard of that.
Right? I know, exactly. But those are always fun to see, to get a copy of the performances for folks. And the audience members, if they want to get a souvenir copy, they can pick one up too and order one. The DVDs are hot commodities.
If your relative is performing and you have other relatives who aren't able to come to the show in New York or Chicago or California, you can send them a CD. Think of Christmas presents.
Yeah. Perfect. Christmas is coming, everybody. That's very true. But it's San Juan County's Got Talent. It's coming up on Saturday night, October the 20th, 6:30 p.m. here at San Juan College. And a great full night of entertainment, 10 acts on the stage, and the variety is singing, dancing, music, ventriloquism, instrument playing.
All those things.
All those things and more. And I imagine it's always fun to see who applies, right? Who auditions, the different acts that you get to look at and kind of evaluate and move them on to the next round, as it were, right? It's almost like one of those shows.
We never know. We get the application and they sometimes fill it out pretty well and sometimes it's a little vague, so we never really know what we're getting, and we don't ask them. I don't think we ask them to put their ages on the. We don't ask them to put their ages on the application, so we don't know if we're getting an adult, if we're getting a young person.
Right.
So,
but it's open to all, right? I mean,
it's open to everybody.
Yeah.
Professional or non-professional.
Sure.
Everybody can come.
And that's been great. And I've been impressed just again watching from the stage and backstage the different types of entertainment that are there and the quality of entertainment that is there that makes it to the final show. It's really nice to see a representation of our community.
It's amazing how much talent is in the community, and every year we think of more people that we're like, oh, now why didn't they apply? Because or we'll see people and see them in other venues and think, oh, I wish they could apply. We had some folks that I think would have been really great in the show too, who weren't able to. So that helps, because we had 24 applicants this year to be in the show, and we had to narrow it down to 10, and that's not fun.
Right.
Because everybody wants to be in it.
But you hope they'll reapply next year, perhaps, and make their way in. So you just never know, and that's the whole thing with an open audition, I suppose.
Right. And some do apply again, so that's good.
Which is great. Yeah. Exactly. Perfect. Well, my guests are from the San Juan County Partnership here in Farmington. We are talking about San Juan County's Got Talent, which is a major fundraiser for the organization. And as we talked about, it really does help kind of provide a little bit of cushion, I think, for funding, because a lot of your programs are funded by grants and other dedicated funds. But as we always talk about sometimes on these programs, you can use that money for one thing, but you can't use it for maybe something that you need to do over on the other side or what have you, or to buy a copier paper or I don't know what, but those usual expenses that any office has. Right.
Nonprofit organizations, we're not alone. Most nonprofits have the same issue where they don't have that overhead cost support, and have to keep your doors open in order to do the programs that you receive the grants for. So it really does help with that.
Very true. Well, let's take a short break, everybody. When we come back, I want to talk a little bit about some of those programs that you provide to the community and some of the things that folks probably would remember hearing about and seeing about that they maybe not know that they're connected to the San Juan County Partnership. So we'll take a short break, everyone. Back with my guests in more in just a moment here on KSJE. The time is coming up on 8:26.